Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, I'm Liliana, and in today's video it's a cute little zebra cake topper. By the way, this is a series of 4 different weeks with 4 different animals. Last week was a cute little giraffe, so this week is the cute little zebra. And yeah, so if you guys want to see how I made this, well, keep on watching.
This cute little topper was made with fondant. I used Wilton, and I also added a little bit of Tylose or gum text. It's the same thing, it's just a different wording. And the reason why I add some gum text or Tylose is because it helps speeding up the process of drying, and it also helps your figurines to stay in shape. So the body has kind of like a triangle look going on, and all the corners are basically rounded. I insert a toothpick in the middle and I set it aside. For the back legs, I roll out my fondant into a sausage shape, and I'm going to measure with my piece that I already created just to make sure that I have the right size, and I'm going to cut 2 pieces out of that. Mold one end, and then with the other end, I'm going to just press it down just like I'm doing right now onto my counter, and this will create a cute little paw. Cut the other end at an angle, and this really helps when you glue all your pieces together. For the front legs, it's the same process. So you're going to roll out into a sausage shape. You're going to measure and cut the exact length that you want. You're going to do that with 2 little pieces. And then you're going to one end simply mold like I'm doing right now. And the other end, you're going to press it down onto your counter to create that cute little paw. Flatten out the other end just by pressing down onto your counter, and this will really help you gluing your pieces at the front of your body, and you're going to glue all the pieces with a little bit of water. Don't forget, water and fondant creates glue. And by the way, all the material that I'm using in my videos will be linked in my description box down below, so if ever you're interested, you can go ahead and look at that. For the head, you're going to mold your fondant into an oval shape, and then using both thumbs, you're going to create a crease, which will be the eye sockets, right in the middle of your piece, just like I'm doing right now. Roll out 2 small pieces of fondant and then place them on each socket, and then using your ball tool, you're simply going to mold them by pressing down just a tiny little bit. Roll out 2 pieces of fondant using black fondant, and then you're going to glue it on each side of your eyes. When I work with small little pieces, I love to use my toothpick technique. So I simply wet a toothpick into water, and it just makes my life way easier to just lift up whatever piece that I want and then just stick it to my actual topper. I finished the eyes by putting a little bit of little tiny dot of white fondant. You can also paint that little dot. Just make sure that the dot you're placing it at the right place, or else your topper will look cross-eyed. For the lashes, it's basically black fondant that you roll out in the thinnest little sausage shape ever. And then you're going to glue it at the top of your eye. And you're going to do that on each eye. I was making a little boy, so I'm just cutting it off like right in the middle. So on each corner, I start by the top of the corner of the eye and I end up at the bottom, just like here. But if you're doing a little girl, I like to simply continue that bottom lash so that it looks like she's having a cute little fake lashes. So for the face, you're going to roll out gray fondant the thinnest possible, and you're going to cut the top part around, and then the bottom part is going to be straight from one end to another. You're going to glue that piece right underneath the eyes and make sure that the flat is the top part. Cut the excess, and it kind of looks like a mask, and you're going to make 2 little cute nostrils using your modeling tool and glue that to your body using a little bit of water. For the ears, you're simply going to roll out 2 pieces of white fondant and you're going to shape them into a cone, and you're going to fill them up with the same color gray that we used for the mouth. Pinch the end and cut off just a tiny little piece so that it looks straight, and you're going to glue them on each side of your topper using a little bit of water. For the hair, you're going to roll out some white fondant, cut out some little strips, and then simply glue it on top of your head. Now that the topper is done, you can go ahead and then paint your little shape. There's no right or wrong way here. It's really up to you how much you want to paint. I'm using gel food coloring by Wilton, and I mixed it with a little bit of vodka because the alcohol will evaporate. So there will be no more alcohol into your piece. But if you do not trust this process, you can also use a lemon extract. So I'm just creating little lines here and there. And I also painted the inside of the back paws and the front of the back paws. And you can also use black powder, by the way. So just make sure that whatever you're using, whether it's powder or gel, that it is edible. So you do want the label that you have edible powder or edible gel. Here's the final product. So cute and adorable. I love it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and click the notification bell button so you get notified of all the videos that I put up. Also, don't forget to go and see if you haven't done the video of last week. Have a beautiful day and week, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah!